The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Tonight, we'll see Miami as they play against Philadelphia. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Jermaine O'Neal. Smith is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Lewis, and it's Siakam in at the four-man position. And for Miami, James is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Chalmers. Then there's Haslem. And it's Wade in at the two spot. Smith driving the lane. Sweet little floater.
So skilled on the bounce. When Smith is in attack mode, this guy is difficult to slow down.
Haslem, a screen on Smith. Haslem against O'Neal. Back to LeBron. Pass to Wade. Over in the corner, Chalmers. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The most important shot in basketball, the three-point shot.
Westbrook kicks to Smith. And here is O'Neal. O'Neal sets the screen for Siakam. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Wade, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Wade. A floater. Stolen by Lewis. Stolen by Bosh. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his first foul. Chalmers against Westbrook. Lets the three fly. Chalmers' shot is no good. Smith in the post. Wade is covering. And it's Smith that time on the assist by O'Neal.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Wade. Back to LeBron. And they pick up two.
When we watch James still play at this level, it's crazy to think that he joined the league in 2003.
Here's Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, that's a nice, smooth jumper from him.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Smith for three. Cans it from downtown. Smith's got 7.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
Pass to LeBron. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice job to take advantage of that high percentage look.
Westbrook passes to Siakam. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. He has 5.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And the Heat with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Bosh. And it's Allen in for Chalmers. Now here's Allen. Outside, James. Westbrook against Wade. That misses off the backboard. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's Smith. They get it back. Stolen by Lewis to the inside. Smith kicks to Siakam. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The drive by Smith.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Out to Wade. Back to James. And the dunk by James.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Siakam outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Westbrook passes to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Over Allen. Smith, no luck. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Miami. 9-point game. James has a 2-pointer. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. Lewis attacking. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Philadelphia ahead, up 11. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Bosh is out there with Joel Anthony. Then it's Miller. Then there's Wade. And it's Allen in at the 2-guard spot. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's Westbrook. Out to Smith. Siakam, a screen on Allen. Sinks the triple. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
A certified bucket. J.R. Smith can catch fire in a hurry and send the defense scrambling.
Now, here is Miller. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 5. The wide open look here for Bosh. No good from outside. Now Lewis. Smith for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
A different look for Miami. Chris Anderson has checked in for Joel Anthony. Jones comes in for Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Wade. Now, here's Chalmers. Bosh, a screen on Westbrook. Chalmers surveying the D. Back to Bosh. A 3-ball. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Smith outside. Count that as his 7th. Field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
Philadelphia leading by 14. Can he keep it going? Here's Westbrook. There's the drive. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Aggressive move by Westbrook. But then again, look, what else is new?
Anderson, a screen on Siakam. Bosh can't hit. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 10-2 run here. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one. And here are the Heat now, trailing by 19. Chalmers outside. Anderson, a screen on Westbrook. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer. Chalmers has got 6 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And here is Chalmers, after Obi Toppin was able to get the triple. Here's Smith. Again, Philadelphia. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running. And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
Here's Chalmers. Kicks it out to Jones. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 22. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lewis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And look at the effort level Lewis is delivering, outplaying his opponent.
On the wing, Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Stolen by Anderson. And Mike Miller gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Heat with some changes. Haslam, he's checked in for Anderson. LeBron comes in for James Jones. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Mike Miller. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Sabonis, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Chalmers passes to Haslam. And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Outside, James. And here's Bosh for 3. No good. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout.
20 seconds.
He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Philadelphia ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Smith in at the small forward position.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Bosh can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And Miami has possession. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bosh finds Chalmers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. McKee's checked in for Philadelphia. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. James against McKee. A shot by LeBron. No good.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Halliburton, no good. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Now, here's Chalmers. 8 points for him. Takes the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. For three, McKee. And he's good on the three ball. McKee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning. And that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Here's Haslam, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds now tonight. McKee, no luck. And Miami has possession. Pass to Wade. Driving in, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Getting aggressive with his defense. He was not letting that one through.
And Miami making a change here. Allen's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Wade passes to Haslam. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep, James. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Neesmith has got 6.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Allen. Still scoreless. Here's LeBron. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
O'Neal, no good. And it's Wade in the corner. Shot from the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Down low. And stolen by LeBron. In transition, here comes Miami. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The drive by Allen. James outside. A basket good off the assist from Allen. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter.
Catch and go, letting it fly.
Walker dishes to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Allen. Launches from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Siakam has got the ball here for Philadelphia. So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Shane Battier. Chalmers out there with Allen. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at center. James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Just a solid pass to a ready shooter. That's nice work.
Kicks it out to James. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to O'Neal.
Smith.
And that one drops for him. O'Neal's got 12 points in just the second half.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And how about the concentration?
Oh,
my
wow.
goodness.
Man. Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
And Chalmers kicks to James. Good, it's Chalmers with the assist that time. James has got 22.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
A different look for Miami. Haslam comes in for Shane Battier. And Mike Miller subbed in for Allen. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Red hot shooting from him right now. Just incredible.
Haslam against Lewis. Left side Westbrook. Out left to the wing. For three, Siakam. Rebounded by Chalmers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James with it. Rashard Lewis covering. James, the pass to Haslam. Lays it up off the glass.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. Outside Lewis. Good on the three-point shot.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Now a timeout called by Miami. A different look for Miami. Bosh is checked in for Joel Anthony. Allen comes in for Miller. And it's Wade in for Mario Chalmers. Bosh finds Allen. Now here is Haslam. 6 to shoot. Wade has the open look. No good on the triple.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Siakam misses. And here are the Heat. From deep LeBron. The basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're up by 29. Some changes for Philadelphia. Toppin, he's checked in for O'Neal. McKee comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Russell Westbrook. It's stolen by Allen. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bosh. No one near James as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Drops in the layup for 2. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Pass to Wade. Haslam, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Wade. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, great IQ from the young Wade. Decided to keep it, and it paid off.
Halliburton for 3. Miami grabs the miss. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wade, good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
Timeout called, the Heat. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mike Miller's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's the Heat with the ball.
Who's got LP?
LeBron outside. He gets that one.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Toppin, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
20 feet out. Again, Philadelphia.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
The first free throw is good. And Allen drops them both. To the left wing. Lewis, right side, puts up a 3. He's off on that one. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you later on. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Wilson Chandler out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's Andre Miller. Then there's Brewer. And it's Lawson in at the point guard. And for Philadelphia, we've got Russell Westbrook. Julius Randle is out there with Brandon Roy. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. Now, here's Şengün. It's Miller on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Randle with the block.
How about Randle with the send-it-back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Here's Miller. Good on the 13-footer.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
Philadelphia with the ball. And Randle throws it down.
Okay, Julius Randle. He excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Here's Lawson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. McCollum finds Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Master Brewer. Denver passing it around. Stolen by Westbrook. And here's the fast break. And Randle throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for Denver. 4-point game. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
Now, here is Miller. Faried, a screen on Westbrook. Wants in the pass to Faried. And it's slammed in by Faried.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Three-pointer, Randle. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Randle's got 7.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
So it's Denver now. Trailing here by 8. And finished off by Faried.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now, here is Lawson. Chandler with a screen for Lawson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-4 run. Denver trails by 8. Brewer issues to Faried, and the shot is good. 6 points for him.
And how about the aggressive finish inside? You can't shy away from the contact down low.
Şengün kicks to Roy. With the shot. Again, Philadelphia.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here's a timeout now from George Clark. He's ready to talk things through with them. Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for Philadelphia. Miller's checked in for Denver. Davis comes in for Ty Lawson. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Chandler outside. Miller with a screen on Roy. Here's Chandler. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, the first thing defensively in pick and roll, you have to stop the basketball.
Robert Williams is checked in for Philadelphia. Hickson comes in for Randle. Henderson's checked in for Denver. Free throw, Chandler. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to Sharp. Oh!
Of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever, able to do things most others can't.
Call that doing some dirty work on the interior. Make full use of that opening.
On the wing, again, Philadelphia. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. We have the step back, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then drain the jumper.
How about the style on that flush? That is a big-time move.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Brewer. Back to Miller. Hickson grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
For 3, Roy. It's good from long range. Roy's got 5 points so far.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one. Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Philadelphia ahead, up 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
So with Lawson sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. They've got Corey Brewer. Davis is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Miller, and it's Chandler in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Williams, following the miss by Andre Miller. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Miller surveying the floor. Chandler outside. With the step back. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for him.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Out to the wing. Pass to Sharp. Launches a 3. Chandler with the rebound. And here's Chandler who brings it up for Denver. It's a 10-point game. Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Chandler. Chandler's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Sharp. And it's Denver with the rebound. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Davis. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Miller, the pass to Chandler. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Brewer with the screen for Faried. Here's Miller. Plumlee with some nice D. Philadelphia leading by 8. It's blocked.
That's spectacular defense right there. That's a restricted area attempt, and he's not having it.
Fareed, a screen on McCollum. And Lawson, here we go. Miller outside. 5 on the clock. Chandler finds Lawson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Şengün's checked in for Mason Plumlee. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fader on the way. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 11.
Now, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Brewer with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Lawson from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Lawson's got 5 points now this quarter.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Pass to Sharp. Westbrook against Miller. Westbrook dishes to Randle. Here's Sharp. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 9 points for Shaedon Sharp. Now, here's Brewer. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Miller's checked in. Philadelphia on D. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Three-pointer, Lawson. Westbrook pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And stolen by Lawson. Here he goes. Westbrook with the block.
Wow, Russell Westbrook, when he's engaged defensively, he can send it back.
Randle with the bucket.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Now, here is Lawson. He's got 5. For Denver, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. He misses the free throw. And Philadelphia making a change here. Kamar is checked in. And he's good on the second.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Westbrook. And Philadelphia leads by 11. Westbrook against Miller. Miller with a screen on Westbrook. Miller kicks to Lawson. Miller sets a screen for Lawson. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Miller, no up. Philadelphia leading by 11. Fires from deep. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 12 points in the game.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Here's Westbrook. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect, and we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. We've got Avdia, also Plumlee out there. McCollum is out there with Tamani Kamara. And it's Strickland in at the point guard position. Lawson, surveying the D, lock at 6. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. 7 points in the game.
And that pick and roll is all about reading the situation. 2 teammates in perfect sync there.
To the paint, here's Plumlee, and the basket is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Boy, guys, when you think of Deni Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Both free throws good from Avdia. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Lawson kicks to Fareed. Fareed, a screen on McCollum. Here's Miller. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. The tray. C.J. McCollum. And that's good. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's a timeout now from George Karl. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Denver trails by 17. Miller outside. Chandler finds Miller. Here is Lawson. Pass to Fareed. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Hits the three-point bomb. McCollum's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Philadelphia. Lawson drives in. There's Miller with the 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Brewer, the pass to Fareed, and it's slammed in by Fareed.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Fareed.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Şengün's checked in for Mason Plumlee. Şengün with the bucket.
Work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, this offense becomes dangerous.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Miller. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Leaving the defender in his wake with that tight handle. Go to work off the bounce.
Denver trails by 14. Going inside. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They led by as many as 18 points. Randall with the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Shot clock at 6. Fareed, and the dunk by Fareed.
Oh, my goodness, that was with authority, leaving no doubt.
On the wing, Brewer. He's covered by Roy. Miller, the bounce pass. Chandler outside. Fires the three. Miller, no up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one drops. Roy's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Sharp. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 9th assist in the game now. Fareed, a screen on Westbrook. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Miller's checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Roy. He's got 7. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
Russell Westbrook has never been shy about letting it fly, and if he gets cooking from deep, boy, it is scary.
Miller outside. Over in the corner, Chandler. The 3. Randall with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Miller outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia leads by 18. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. They've got Kenneth Fareed. Miller is out there with Troy Brewer. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Collins in at the 3. Here's Brewer. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. And stolen by Sharp. Şengün inside. Fareed defending. Lays it up and banks it in.
And what I love about Şengün, he's not looking to jack up threes. He prefer to bang you down low.
Collins kicks to Chandler. Westbrook against Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins dishes to Brewer. Over Sharp. And the shot no good, a bit short. Philadelphia leading by 23. It's Westbrook with the target. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Denver. Miller, the pass to Chandler. Now Lawson. Out to Miller. Fareed setting the pick for Miller. Lawson outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question there.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Inside, here's Fareed. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. Here's Brewer. Şengün with the rebound. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Andre Miller. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the call on Roy. That's foul number 2 for him. Miller against Sharp. Miller kicks to Chandler. Fareed looking for an opening. And the dunk by Fareed.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And the 3 ball is good.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch and fire.
On the wing, Brandon Roy. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
And then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for Denver. Miller outside. Back to Lawson. 6 on the shot clock. Brewer, the pass to Fareed. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Miller kicks to Brewer. Randle against Chandler. Out to Miller. Pass to Lawson. Back to Brewer. There's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Sharp. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randle plays with helps him get rebounds.
Lawson the pass to Fareed. And here is Brewer. Lets it go with the 3. Goes back up. Roy gets the rebound. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Lawson knocks down the 3 ball. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Roy. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, never shy about mixing it up inside. Roy, a great finish.
Stolen by Westbrook. For the finish. And Westbrook throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you joining us for tonight's game. We'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Jefferson on the bench, here's the group that Byron Scott has on the floor. McCulloch out there with Martin. Then it's Van Horn. Then there's Kidd. And it's Kittles in at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, they've got Bradley Beal. Anthony out there with Julius Randle. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And it's Philadelphia to start out. Outside Anthony. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Pass to Van Horn. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Beal finds Cousins. Chalk up 2 there.
And his inside game is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop it. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Anthony in the corner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Here's Kittles. Back to Kidd. Martin kicks to Kidd. Pass to Van Horn. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Great job to get to the corner and make himself available for the 3.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That sends Jason Kidd to the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's McCulloch. And here's Kidd from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Kidd's got 6.
So the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Cousins with a screen for Anthony. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
To the middle. Randle kicks to Anthony. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. New Jersey making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. And so here is Philadelphia. 8-point game. Randall finds Westbrook. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Here's Kidd. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Randall. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Jefferson. Here's McCulloch. Cousins pulls it in. Beal with it. Jefferson picks him up. The shot's good.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
New Jersey trails by 12. Outside, Martin. They need this. That one is good from Van Horn. Van Horn's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
Well, great confidence there from deep. Nice looking three ball right there.
There's Beal with the three. Good on the triple. Beal's got 5.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Kidd against Westbrook. Now here's McCulloch. D right on him. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. Kidd, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Beal from long range. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What? Poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Philadelphia ahead, running away with this one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And New Jersey, looking who they've got. They've got Martin. Smith is out there with Jefferson. Then it's Scalabrine. And it's Williams at the 5 down low.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Pulling up off the bounce. Randall plays with good balance and body control.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smith outside. Here's Kittles. Traps in the tray. Kittles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Philadelphia leading by 17. Anthony in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Anthony's got 24 points.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
Here's Kittle. He's covered by Beal. Inside. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Randall's got 6.
Look, for this offense, Randall being an effective catch-and-shoot option is crucial.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Smith sets the pick for Williams. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Martin. That shot is off. Randall with some nice D. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Philadelphia.
Timeout.
And the Nets also making a change. Van Horn's checked in. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Philadelphia leading by 22. Randall from outside. Kenyon Martin grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Down low. And finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys hitting this close to the basket.
Towns, no luck. New Jersey trails by 20. Here's Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Williams, he's checked in for Jefferson. And Philadelphia has possession. Anthony dishes to Westbrook. Back to Anthony. To the left side wing. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Westbrook's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
So for the Nets, Jefferson comes in for Kenyon Martin. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Smith. Pass to Van Horn. And here is Kidd. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And this is big. I mean, when Westbrook is connecting from deep, it just opens everything else up for his offense.
Here's Van Horn. He has 6. Williams a screen on Randall. To the paint. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a terrific pass. You love seeing this kind of unselfishness.
Back to Randall. It's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Randall with the block.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Some changes for Philadelphia. Richardson comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. The Nets also changing it up. Collins checked in for Williams. And it's Scalabrine in for Richard Jefferson. So it's New Jersey now. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Van Horn. Now here's Collins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Here's Randall. Takes it inside. And then Randall slams it in.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Here's Kidd. And he lays it straight in. Kidd's got 8 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Kidd. 8 points for him. Pass to Van Horn. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Here's Scalabrine, and the rejection by Towns.
Oh, big cat saying no way.
Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Philadelphia, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So with Cousins on the bench, this is the group John Nelson has on the floor right now. Anthony is out there with Cartwright. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Jackson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, kicked it, and they end up with the triple.
There's the triple. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Philadelphia. Jackson, that's good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now Jackson, following the three-point attempt by Jason Kidd. And first time out of the game called for New Jersey.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
Some changes for Philadelphia. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Cartwright. Newman comes in for OG Anunoby. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Richardson. Here's Kittles. Pass to Van Horn. Here's Kittles. And here is Kidd. Outside for Martin. Now here's Kidd. Over Jackson. And again, no good by New Jersey. And it's in there. Jackson's got 5.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Kidd. He's got 8. Will it go? Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Anthony's got 27 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And stolen by Cousins. On up the court. Stolen by Martin. Here's Kittles. And the rejection by Cousins. Outside Kidd. They get a hand on it.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
New Jersey with the ball. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Lays it in off the breakaway. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Running the floor. Once Jackson is out ahead on the break, he's the right man to finish the job.
Nets passing it around. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. And for New Jersey, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one drops. The Nets making a switch here. That one misses. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-4 run right now. There's Beal with the three. Drills the three-pointer. Beal's got 11.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Outside for Martin. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Just taking what he sees on offense. What a feed right there.
Shot left block, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5 for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Nets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he hits the first of 3. Smith checked in for the Nets. Good on the second free throw. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And he makes all 3. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Here's Smith. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Van Horn. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
The 3 from Anthony. Kenyon Martin grabs the board. Jackson against Smith. And the shot goes in.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
With 1 on the clock, what a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Philadelphia ahead, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for New Jersey right now, they've got Smith. Williams is out there with Van Horn. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Kittles in at the 2. Pass to Van Horn. From the arc, it's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for New Jersey. Pass to Van Horn. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kittles. And it's New Jersey scoring again.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Pass to Smith. And the rejection by Towns.
And that's outstanding defense and timing by Towns. Good to see him making an impact on this end.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. So for the Nets, McCulloch's checked in for Williams. And it's Scalabrine in for Richard Jefferson. Here's Scalabrine. Nets passing it around. Pass to McCulloch. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Towns looking around. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebounded by the Nets. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kittles passes to McCulloch. Here's Kittles. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer is right on target.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Some changes for Philadelphia. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Steve Novak comes in for Julius Randle. And Anthony subbed in for OG Anunoby. And then for New Jersey, Martin's checked in for Scalabrine. And it's Kidd in for Smith. Pass to Van Horn. To the middle. And stolen by Cousins. Jackson kicks to Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Anthony. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Kidd passes to McCulloch. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Anthony. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Anthony's got 13 points in the second half. And here are the Nets. To halt the run. Back to Kidd from downtown. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside for Jackson. 1:04 left in the game. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Anthony's got 40 points. Pass to Martin. Here's Van Horn. McCulloch, a screen on Anthony. And the rejection by Cousins.
Yeah, and you got to be careful with Cousins around. His shot blocking can be a factor.
Count it. Anthony's got 42 in the game.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
To the inside. And the basket by Kidd.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Out to Anthony for the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, that kick out shows a great feel for the game. Understanding the situation.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And Philadelphia has possession. Van Horn, the pass to Kidd. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.